Welcome back from that music break. It's now time for us to have a discussion. And one phase is not new to this table of life. I mean, we had him on Monday and it was inciting. And he's here again. Tgma Mensah. He is an entertainment journalist. And a new face. Maybe my colleague has seen him before, but yeah, to me, he's a new face. Ken is also an entertainment analyst, and we are here to talk about Tgma. Pardon me.
No,
I know, right? Hey. So, yes, we are going to start with the red carpet. And a lot of people have, on social media, people were outraged by the kind of costume that we saw on the red carpet. And we are going to analyze it. And so, yes, Adam, before we have the pictures, what was you were there. You saw some of the outfits.
Yeah.
What was running through your mind when you saw some of them?
On the lighter side, like you said, people
Don't
are
be diplomatic.
outraged. No,
Don't
like,
be diplomatic.
I said on the lighter side,
Yes.
you said people are outraged. It's like,
Yeah.
now would be a question at that.
Bay.
The way people vex, Charlie, it's serious though. Like people are buying cheap material.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, I didn't know critical.
And yeah,
I am
like,
critical.
this is
People take the same personal.
this is a
But
national
it's
award
yeah.
scheme.
Yeah.
I think that is all part of the beauty of it. I mean,
Okay.
for me, for some time, I think that there used to be some mystery and fear around the red carpet. I
Yeah.
think that is what maybe is reducing to some extent. I mean, there was a time where, stepping on that crowd comes with some fear.
Yeah, some anxiety.
I knew musicians when you tell them, Charlie, make you go red carpet, they tell you,
No.
this red, no.
No.
Like, there was some sort of fear around it. But I think for some time that it's been demystified. And I think there's also another way of bringing it back so that the next time
Because it
when
shouldn't be
people
so.
are going on. But it's all part of the fun. And it's part of the excitement. It is the biggest music night. And people want to be wowed by because one other interesting fact about the whole music awards is that it's also become like a matter of various sectors. It's also bring other industries on the night. Makeup, designers,
Stylists and all that.
so many. So like it is an aspect, some time ago, this fashion police and other things used not to be the order of the day. Now it has become part of it. So I think it's more to make people more aware of the platform they are carrying. I've heard Anane Criado, earlier interview talk about the fact that you don't need to carry phones and keys. Through the red carpet these are some of the things.
And chewing gum.
People need to be very careful when going on the red carpet because at the end of the day, it's like all the spotlight on you. Yes. So the little mess or the little wardrobe malfunction, you are all over the place. So, people are catching the fire. They are burning people, and that's my fear. The way they are burning people.
You don't want to be burnt, huh?
Ambulance to no day. So we beg them.
And
it was.
Yeah.
It didn't come with so much wow.
Yeah.
With a couple of few people, Empress Gifty, Lydia Forsen, Sister Fia.
You like Lydia Forsen's?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it was very nice. She was sitting next to me.
This is a first. Okay.
Yeah. It seems all over the place, really.
I've seen some fashion enthusiasts comment her. It's
some don't even understand fashion.
It's simple but beautiful.
Okay.
Especially at times too. One thing I noticed too is some of the cameras are problematic. They don't put out the dress well. But if you see the thing physically, it looks different. And there are some of them, if you look at the same dress on different phones or different videos, you see like you are seeing different, textures of the dress. And it also play a role. And
Ken, before I come to you, with Lydia Force's dress, it was more of the ruffles, looking that she's not so slim of a person.
Right.
And having all that in front of you.
So
that is what
usually
people were complaining about.
What was the designer trying to hide?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like she has beautiful, front. And then you're hiding with the ruffles and you're already...
Yeah. But she made it clear that that was not the dress she initially wanted to
what
wear.
happened?
And so something happened. It was a last minute afterthought and all that. But
big
then
nights
again,
like that?
on the biggest music nights in Ghana, you can't get it wrong.
But King, I mean, people were so much disappointed. They were outraged by the kind of clothes or dressing that they saw on the red carpet. Someone made a comment that please don't let our siblings or our brothers in Nigeria see this because they are going to troll us. It's like we were joking. I mean, 25 years. Do you feel that we don't take certain things seriously, especially when it comes to our entertainment? We don't take it seriously.
I think, first of all, I'll give the blame to the organizers. I commend them for their consistency.
Yeah.
But they have not really focused and paid much attention to the red carpet. Because, interestingly, if you're having a red carpet and you have very fashionistas, like fashionable people who are not eager to walk on your red carpet, then it means there's a problem that you really have to take a critical look at. Also, I feel because of the laissez-faire kind of attitude they have given to the red carpet, a lot of popular people, or I should say certain people, are taking it for a joke, which is not a joke. Yeah. Because if you don't have somebody like Nana Ekuado walk on your red carpet, then you have a problem. Yeah. Because she'll actually dress up and go to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And it's a big deal.
She started from here. I mean,
she started from here.
So then the fact that she decided to pull out, then it means there is a problem.
Yeah,
and these are
her
things.
arrangement too, because this year I know personally they were calling people for the red carpet. I mean,
They did?
yeah, they were.
So what happened?
I mean,
Why didn't they come?
Oh, it could be people's arrangement. I mean, it doesn't mean that because you are organizing VGM,
Look,
personally,
it's simple.
They shouldn't also do
If you have a
anything.
woman and you can't make time for the woman, it means you don't like the woman.
Absolutely.
If you like the red carpet of TGMAs and you want to make time for it, you will make time for
will.
it.
Because if
it's
someone
something
lives-
that happens every year.
Yeah.
And
If
the date
Nanepia
normally
can
comes
leave
out.
Ghana all the way to Nigeria, make time, a specific time, she knows that this is what is happening
Yeah.
at this day. Make
go
time, prepare
slaves.
towards
And her
it.
outfit becomes
and this
the
happening
talk
in
of
Ghana.
Africa,
Right.
not just Ghana, Nigeria. The talk of Africa. And she's coming from Ghana and she's not walking on the red carpet. It means she doesn't want to mingle with certain, in quotes, things that are walking
Right,
on the
and
red
like
carpet.
Adam rightly said, it seems that it has been cheapened to a certain extent. So some people wouldn't want to be
I
associated.
think, I
Exactly.
think I mean, going forward, they should look at quality and not quantity. I mean,
Okay.
it's like it shouldn't. They need to screen a lot.
Right.
I mean, yours. If you are there and you've seen how it is done, I've experienced some of the production on red carpet, and it's not everybody who can get on there.
Exactly.
I mean, there is a serious screening. I mean, but if we are throwing everybody in, everybody can. That's where we should look at quantity, quality.
Yeah.
I mean, if you even have 10 people or 20 people, it's fine. It should close. Then we do another thing.
Yeah,
than
and
just
before you
bringing
get it, I mean,
everybody
there
in.
should be specific people for the red carpet. It
Exactly.
shouldn't be that I'm reporting for Metro
Yeah.
TV, so
So
I'm there
you see me
interviewing
on red
people for the
carpet.
red
For
carpet.
me,
Yeah.
I was there. I decided not to go
Yeah.
on there. I mean, people were even, oh, Charlie, oh, go, your dress will be fine. I said,
Yeah.
"Mama, this not be where they
Yeah.
won't be. Me, if it's about review of the whole program,
Right.
fine. I mean, that's what I went earlier to
Yeah.
do. And I was there to observe. So, I mean, my place is not too much on the
Definitely.
red carpet. So
So
I mean,
that's also another problem.
there should be maybe the screening. I mean, they need to improve the screening and
that
ensure
I mean, someone was actually telling you to go there. That they don't really have specific people to walk the red carpet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which is very wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw someone with condoms. Like,
He came with the same thing last year.
Look.
I mean, and he says he's promoting what do you call
And
safety
you
sex.
see, you see what
And this is the
triggers
place to
me
promote
is
that.
we have very beautiful, fantastic designers in this country. I mean, you talk of Vestido Fashion, Ajua Yeboah Clothing, all the students that come out from JACCD who grow to become, I mean, very beautiful designers who are doing things for people outside Ghana. And in our country, it looks like we don't take fashion seriously,
Exactly,
especially on the biggest night of the country, such an event, and you have people dressing like that. It's like they are there to make a mockery of the red carpet, which is not supposed to be so. And I wouldn't give blame to anybody because we need to point fingers.
yeah.
We need to tell them in their face that, look, we spend hours, you know, we talk about these things. This is what we pride ourselves with. So if you allow such things to happen, then it means there is no point in us making it the talk of town or, anything. 'Cause
And
people can
Adina, we are seeing her on the
Yeah.
screen. Adina is a fashion designer as
Yeah.
well. And for her to
she
put,
did
I
it.
mean, this is the time you are promoting your brand as
Yeah.
well. Is this
Exactly.
the best you can promote your brand with, really? And then you think that is cool. Is this the best you can promote your brand with?
Do you think that we as a people,
'Cause I
like,
wouldn't
we are
want to
prepared?
purchase hair.
That's how I see it. Like, it's
Yeah.
like we don't want to invest.
Right.
This one
No,
too-
if you don't have the
this
money,
one too-
don't
But
wear.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
No,
it's
no.
beautiful.
See, we need Charlie Dior
Granted,
here.
but for a night light, it's for a red carpet.
blended.
And you are not
You
just
see,
a musician,
one-
you are a
Okay,
fashion designer.
One thing I realized is that most of our celebrities or popular people do not really even understand fashion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do not
Start
know
with-
what to wear to wear.
Right.
Let me
Yeah.
take Lydia Forson's dress, for instance. Lydia, I love Lydia.
I wish
I
we
know-
could
all
get a
love her,
picture.
but-
I wish we could get a
know
picture of
all
Lydia
the way
Forson's
with-
dress.
from 2008 when she came to the Next Movie Star. I was an editor for the company at then. So I know her capabilities and what she can do. But to wear something like that, sometimes you even wonder if they even spoke to some level of designers.
Yeah.
Because, look, for a top tier program like this, I expect that our ABC list celebrities.
Yes.
Let me cut out the D.
Yes.
Maybe the D's might not make it to the red carpet.
Yeah.
It's fine. But the ABC guys, they need to be speaking to the top designers in this country to help them come out with a spectacular
Or they don't
costume.
have money.
It's not just, and guess what? I can't mention names, but it is not about the money.
Okay.
It is also about the publicization of the brand for the designer.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you come in and you say, what can we do for Tgma on that night? My budget is, let's say, 4,000 CDs, 5,000 CDs. All she can do for you, for the sake of her brand, somebody took, how much was it? 200,000 naira
Yeah.
and didn't
Yeah.
want a tag. Somebody
Yeah.
who didn't
Yeah.
take money and wanted a tag.
Yeah.
So if you give that money, the person would give you a fantastic design, knowing very well it is going to go everywhere.
Yeah. And I think that that TGMA happens on the 1st of June. So you can start something even in January.
right.
Start preparing.
If you are serious about
Start
this whole
preparing.
If you listen to proper designers
Yeah.
or the other guys, the stylist, fashion stylist, they tell you if you want to go for a big event. Kai started preparing his costume 6 months before the what you call it, the Met Gala or something.
See?
You understand? And
took
when
it
he
seriously.
got there,
Yeah.
he looked very simple, very organized. The outfit was not too avant-garde, but it was rated one of the best outfits of the night because of the preparation that went in there.
That went
and we
in.
have a lot of fashion designers here who can do that at a very minimal cost. You just don't have to put the cost out there because they will charge external people more.
Right.
You just have to collaborate with them. We take fashion seriously. People don't even go for fashion shoots. And you expect to dress well.
Yeah.
Charlie Dior
But-
can must won't can.
But Adam, do you think that we should
Yeah.
theme our red carpets? Like, let's say, the way they do with the gala and other
Yeah, it's
AMVC.
possible we
Yeah.
can have that. I mean, just to ensure that everything is coordinated and there is some level of uniformity. So, I mean, going forward, it can be and even if possible, they can, sit with some of these fashion enthusiasts and ensure that there is a certain sort of independence planning for the red carpet. Because, the focus shouldn't be on only the awards. They should see the red carpet as also another unique selling proposition of the scheme. So on the night, it can be the talkability can be about the red carpet and the awards at the same time, performances and everything. So, the way, when it comes to the performances, you see the production, there are some independent productions who put up the performance. And there's a certain special attention. And they can look at that and ensure that, like the way when it comes to the production of sound, light, they will bring experts to be in charge. It's about time they look at giving that to fashion experts to run the red carpet. And they can bring people together and make that happen. And those people can be very intentional, reaching out to people and ensure that they give them a certain code to bring on to. And we will see that we want to see on the red carpet. I mean,
But apart from that, shouldn't celebrities themselves also take it seriously and take it upon themselves that, look, as I'm going there, I must look good? I'll give you an instance of the likes of Jackie Appiah, who would appear on a red carpet. You don't expect her to appear there and she'll be looking just normal. This is the biggest night. And that is why such brands are not taken, they are not played with. They are taken very seriously.
Taken very
So
seriously.
don't you think celebrities should be serious by themselves?
See, every brand, I mean, has what we call the perceived value, where people who have not haven't interacted with you physically perceive about you. So it's another way of enlarging your perceived value as a brand, so that people see your brand in a certain light. So it's about time they take that aspect to enlarge who they are and improve their perceived value on the red carpet. So they for Tgma World Cup. I mean, so when coming, they ensure that I want to be the talk of town after the awards, so that I mean that elevation we all want to see will come. So
All right.
it should be
just to buttress that, wanting to be the talk of town shouldn't mean they should come there, because obviously some of the guys that were on the record
We also
wanted to be
the
the
talk
talk.
of town. Yeah.
You understand? But we want to see something fantastic that makes the outside world know that we take fashion seriously to an extent, if not to the highest.
Well, Ken and Adam, Helen, we have to go for a quick commercial
Right.
break. When we come back, we'll look at the performances and also some of the awards, the new artists, best hip life song, best hip hop song, and all that. We'll look at that. So please do stay with us.
All right, so you're welcome back from the break, and of course we are still talking about Tgma, and we've spoken a lot about the outfit in the red carpet and all that. Let's delve our attention to new artist of the year to start with. King Paluta won that one. What's your take really? Were you expectant of that? Was it surprising that King Paluta won artist of the year? Either King or Adam can go.
Oh, for me, I wasn't expecting. I mean, before the awards, I was saying that if you look at the new artist of the year, it had some similarities with the person gunning for the artist of the year, where the conversation was narrowed to two, Stonebwoy and Kim Promise. And if you go into the new artist of the year, the conversation was also narrowed to two, Olive the Boy and Kim Paluta.
Yeah.
And if you look at the similarities I'm talking about, it has to do with the numbers. When you look at the numbers behind Good Sin, I mean, you could clearly see that he had more numbers. I mean, when you talk of crossover, his song had really crossed over. If you look at the dynamics of, his audience compared to Kim Paluta. However, Kim Paluta had also been able to build the local audience appeal for himself, where he's been able to, found a way to the hearts of people, where people see him as part of us. True. So Olive the Boy was not able to. A lot of people, for me, when I first heard Gusin, I thought it was a Nigerian song.
Right.
A lot of people had that, and then they were not able to bridge that. You understand? And they kept it at that. I don't know whether they were happy because maybe it was working magic for them, because Ghanaians love foreign, paid for foreign things. So those are kept quiet. But it's affected him on that level, where people thought that, in terms of because that is not a song category, it is an artist category, and it's about impact with your artistry. And for that, I think Kim Paluta had really done more in that space than Olive the Boy. So it didn't come to me as a surprise when Kim Paluta was adjudged the winner.
Can
What
you
about
also
you,
believe that?
Ken?
Right.
I mean, in fact, I share in the same sentiments. The very first time I heard Olive the Boy's song, I saw it on Mazi Tunde Ednot's platform. And the only
Nigerian
time
platform.
that made me realize that he's Ghanaian is that the caption underneath it read, "This guy always finds a way to make it to our headlines." So that's what prompted me to find out where is this guy coming from, because I didn't even phantom he was Ghanaian. And even though when I figured out he's Ghanaian, I still can't relate.
Yeah.
Just like I relate with
Paluta.
Kim Paluta.
Yeah.
You have it, it's in there. Something like what happened to Mr. Easy a couple of years back when they were contemplating
like
whether to
Nigerian
put
or
him
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian or Nigerian. And I think he will thank his stars that he was pushed away to Nigeria to go and join the
What are you trying to say?
But I mean, Kim Paluta has worked.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out there. He's done the social media work. He's giving Ghanaians closure. He's
Yeah.
giving Ghanaians a hit.
Yeah.
Amidst that, he's been able to contribute to a lot of musical headlines.
Yeah.
Like after Shatta Wale did the Beyonce thing,
Yeah.
when he came back and did the thing with the Americans,
Yeah.
Kim Paluta delivered one of the best
That's
lines in his rap. And I was very shocked when I heard he could really sing. So aside the fact that people are saying he's way older than the awards king, I think
It's been around for a very long time,
I
15
know.
years and more.
I know. So he pushed me to go back and read the category definition again to be sure
Really?
he fits it and it wouldn't be controversial. So yeah, he
but
rightfully deserves
Best
it.
hip live song. He won that one as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think he deserved that one?
For the best hip life song, I was looking at other songs. I mean, to win the category, especially from famous boys Yako. But I think maybe he has not been able to build the base because there's a voting. The board is voting, the academy is voting, and the general public are voting. So I think that Fim was not able to. I mean,
That was some
get
typical
himself
hip
to be
life.
top
Yeah.
of mind because
Yeah.
when it comes to voting, that's why even the political parties they invest in intensity,
Yeah.
like
The delegates
like
and all that.
intensive
Yeah.
when it comes to the promotion that's
Yes.
campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to be top of mind before you can win somebody's vote because at times it's not there that people are going to check the
Stats.
not even the stats, but the dynamics,
Yeah,
the quality.
capabilities,
Okay,
right.
okay, this has
Yeah.
hip life elements.
Yes.
People are going to just the feeling and top of mind
Popularity, yeah.
awareness. So with that, I think Yahete made that impact
Definitely.
than the Boys Yako, even though it had some
Yeah.
bars. And the person who was on Boys on the Yahete, I mean Kwame Eugene, also has that
Yeah.
level of
Yeah.
impact.
And
mean,
I
to
think it
bring
was
on-
even bigger than your original
yeah,
song.
so I wasn't surprised. I think that yes, the song made it, and it's a hip life song.
Yeah.
And it's like it's also his year.
Yeah.
And when is your year, Charlie? Everything
Something you
Yeah,
can
goes
do.
for you.
true. It
So,
works in
Yeah.
your favor.
And
Let's rush through.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
highlight.
rush through the hip hop song and then best high life song. Hip hop song. For one, I was not expecting Sarkodie to win because our time came the later part of December, or is it early December? That
and the
we were-
video dropped
yeah,
somewhere in January.
exactly. So I was not expecting.
But it made the impact.
Yeah, it did. It made the impact
If you
undoubtedly.
listen, Sarkodie mostly drops records close to the awards.
December,
game, like,
right.
Strategic.
He's
Yeah.
intentional
Yes.
about it. You see,
and when you
and-
check the way he dropped countryside,
Yes.
and all that, he always, I mean, comes.
The
and-
timing.
and especially, it's also
Yeah.
because of his rapaholic. I
Yeah.
mean, where it's around
it's close
December,
to.
and he has a lot of activity. This is Tgma. I mean, he has a lot of activities around November, December. So he drops record there, and as soon as he drops it too, it becomes a hit. And
Coming.
I mean, it also boils down to caliber. You see, the level at which Sarkodie have really worked to put himself, the pedestal he is, it will be very difficult for anybody to contest with him and
Yeah.
win. It's like going into the ring with Mike Tyson when he was in his heydays. If you
can't.
don't knock him out,
dare not.
then it's a dead game.
Yeah.
And it's like that in the music industry. Once you have certain big names in there, then obviously, if you've not done something spectacular,